Hey guys, I decided I wanted to point out something that I just noticed while using my iOS devices. Now, this is a very small and subtle difference, but I think this actually kind of clues into something that I will talk about in a little bit. Now, see here, these are both devices running iOS 12. And they're probably like, well, what's so special about this? Now, this screenshot is from a first generation iPad Air. And you can see, now this is a very minute detail, but you can see that there is a battery symbol with a lightning bolt next to it. Now, that might not seem all that weird, but I'm going to put my brightness down. That might not seem all that weird, but just look at the other one here. Now, this picture is from an iPad Air 2, and now you can see the lightning bolt is on the top of this one. The older iPad, as you can see, has the battery charging symbol next to it. This is the older iPad. This is the newer iPad. Now you're probably like, what point are you trying to get across? Now, the point I'm trying to get across is I think this small little detail will show... let me put my brightness down again. So I think this little detail between these two will show what devices are supported with iOS 13 and what devices are not. Now, if I go to my iOS simulators here, this is also the same on physical devices. My camera does not want to focus. This is an iPad Air 1. You can actually see it is down here, iPad Air 12.0.1. Or 12.0, 12.1, you can see that it has the battery charging symbol in the corner here. This is not a bug. That's actually how it's supposed to look on older devices. On this iPad Air 2, you can see here, I just switched windows just to let you know. This iPad up in the top corner has the battery charging symbol on the top. And I'm just going to open the control center real quick. Try and open. You can see the battery is still, the lightning bolt's there as well. Now, I think this will show what devices are supported for iOS 13. As weird as a claim of this is, I believe that, and here is why. On my mom's iPad, she has an iPad Air 2, which is this model here. The lightning bolt is on top, and on my iPad Mini 2, the lightning bolt is on the side, and I thought that used to be just a bug. Apple has not fixed this quote-unquote bug, and I think this bug isn't even a bug at all. I think Apple's just trying to make it fit with other devices that are older. Now, the gestures are exactly the same. This is just a small detail, but yeah, the gestures are the same. You slide over on the corner on the new one. It's not going to be... Why does this camera always lose focus? You can see it's not going to be any different than swiping over on the corner on this one. Whoops. You see this is the iPad Air 1, and yeah, the lightning bolt's on top when you swipe down, but once you click out, it will readjust itself to the right. I thought this was a bug. It isn't. So that's what I thought that was. So I think that I've already mentioned this. I'm just going to go on with what I'm saying. The reason why I think this shows the latest iOS devices is because Apple, I'm thinking, wanted to have older devices match with the people who have the older phones and stuff. Let's say you have an iPhone 7 and then you have an iPad Mini 2, let's just say, which is what I have actually. Both devices have the lightning bolt to the right of the battery, and that actually matches with both devices. Now, I think on this device, though, they're expecting people to have like a newer phone, let's say the iPhone 10 or 10R or 10S. So the lightning bolt is on top to match with the newer phone. So I think this will show the devices because the devices that this shows up on actually line up with what rumors have been going around with other phones, such as the iPad Mini 2, 3, and 4 were all rumored not to have support, and the iPad Mini 2 that I have been using, and the iPad Air 1 also was planned on not having support. The iPad Air 2 and the iPad Air and the iPad, let me think here, the iPad Mini 2, both of these I've tested, they both put this symbol here. And I've heard that, like, first of all, I've heard that the iPad Air 2 and stuff like that are going to lose support. I don't think that's true. That device is way too new to lose support on it's kind of a new device. But I don't know about the iPad Mini 4. I have not really checked that one. I believe that with the iPad Air 2 it will be supported. I don't think the iPad Air 1 will. I think the 2 will. And just because of this battery icon, that's why I think that. Because the devices actually line up. The iPad Air 1 was rumored to not have support, and it does not have the lightning bolt on the top like the iPad Air 2 does. The iPad Air 2, well, has been rumored to lose support, but many people are saying that is not true. And this lightning bolt, with my theory, fits that, as this symbol is on the top here. Now, you're probably like, well, what's the difference? It's not like it's going to change much. And it might. Who knows if Apple's going to support devices with this or this? No one knows, but that's just a theory that I have. Now, if I brought down my actual real iPad Mini 2, I would show that it does the same thing. And if I brought down my mom's iPad, which is an iPad Air 2, it does the same thing. Now, so if you have a battery when you plug it in, if you have your battery that looks like this, then crazy as it sounds, do not expect that your device will be getting the next iOS update. If you have a device that looks like this, I would say expect that your device has the newer that your device will get a newer iOS update. Now, this again is just a theory. You don't need to slam me in the comments once this video is proven right or wrong, saying that I was wrong. And yeah, this is just a theory that I have come up with, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So yeah, I really kind of hope that this is true, because I've never really had a theory before that was right. Yeah. If you guys have any thoughts, tell me in the comments, but otherwise that's the end of this video. So thank you guys for watching this, and I'll see you all later.